Good morning, everybody. Sunrise stretches. We are there. I think we're there, guys. There's the most beautiful sky out here, pink and purple, and just absolutely incredible. So, all of you know I've been waiting for this. It's been very dark and very rainy, what feels like a very long time. On that note, the Queen of Darkness, who has just completed the 6 a.m. with Siri. I know it was going to be dark today. It's Test Me Tuesdays. I'm sure she had something super special in store for you. Taking in consideration we're in the September 30 dots in 30 days challenge. So welcome everyone. Good morning. I want to hear that you're here. I want to see you swipe in. Good morning, Roz. How do you guys feel after 6 a.m.? Did you survive? How dark was it? How do your bodies feel? I hope you're all doing well though, and that you came out on the other side feeling stronger. If you're joining in now before your 8 a.m., welcome. Good morning. I hope you could take a nice slow roll out of bed, have a glass of water, set your space up, and just have a good session this morning. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Merle, I noticed you weren't here yesterday, but I'm glad to see you back this morning. Eva, good morning. Roz, holy smokes, that was tough. Adele says, we're dead but alive. Fantastic. I had no doubt that Siri was going to have something special in store for you guys this morning. So well done for making it through that. Guys, it's not only just been Test Me Tuesdays with the Queen of Darkness, but it is also Tuesday, which is the day we give away our prizes for our 30 Dots in 30 Days challenge. We need you to share your progress with us on the Jeff Together group. We've been keeping track of all the workouts that have been logged. We've been keeping track of all the posts that have been shared. We're very excited to be giving away those prizes. Of course, some of them includes a year membership, Adidas vouchers, a week's worth of food. Absolutely incredible. We are super, super, super excited. So yeah, let us know what your progress is. And then, of course, that we've been announcing is our September, and that will be on the 19th of September, where we're going to try and get in 6,000 steps in 60 minutes. All right, that's for an organization that assists and helps children with clubfoot. We're looking to raise 100,000 rand, and that's just going to change a lot of kids' lives. We're very, very excited. In fact, today, yes, 12:30 JFA, we will have Karen Moss, who's the founder of Steps. She will be doing the Jeff Ed. So if you're wondering what it's all about, I guess if you need any clarity as to why we're supporting this organization, then tune in at 12:30 to meet Karen, and you will get to know a little more about all of that. Guys, full schedule today for all the parents. We have Little Legends with Ryan and Aiden, and that's going to be at 3 o'clock. We've got Lit with Liz, and then we have the evening session with Capano. So spoiled for choice today. Get your dots in. Hi everyone. Nice to see you all arriving very early for class this morning. We've still got so much time and you guys are already here. Amazing. Natalia, welcome back. I hope your body's feeling good. Kabibi, good morning. Flo, 2 out of 5. Lovely to have you here. I hope you had a great swim yesterday after class. I was very jealous because you're swimming in warm weather, right? On that note, Bella, who has nominated me to swim after one of these sunrise sessions. Guys, I'm extremely anxious about that. I just want to quickly find this over here. I'm so excited about this, but I'm also super nervous because I don't really do the cold swim thing. And I was like, okay, I'll get myself into it last week, and then it's really happening now. So it's a bit tricky for me to get straight to the water after this session. So I might need to do it over the weekend or do it at a different time during the day. Either way, it's going to be a big deal for me. So I was nominated by Bella, and I am going to take a swim sometime this week, and then I will be making my nomination for the next sunrise stretcher for your sunrise swim. So I'm going to try get a sunrise swim in over the weekend, and then I will be nominating someone else to do their sunrise swim. Basically, I was just saying it's so amazing that in this group you really helped to push your boundaries, to do things that you'd never do. And for me personally, taking a swim in cold water is something that I never ever do. I don't even have a lukewarm shower. The water is hot all the time. So for me, you guys are helping me to push my boundaries. I know cold swimming is so good for our bodies. It's absolute magic for our bodies. And it's something that I really want to get into. And now I've got the support of you guys to do that. So thank you. That's amazing. You better watch out for the nomination next week. And if you're nominated, you can't chip out. Hi everyone, I'm Sine. Welcome, welcome. Katie, my legs are shaking after all those hop squats this morning. Oh, Katie, I knew that the Queen of Darkness was going to bring it today. Siri's just on a roll. I mean, she's always on a roll, but I feel like she's like on an extra roll at the moment. Barbara Dalton, hi. Chantal Egan, lovely to see all these names here. Mul, today I will have 15 dots. I would never have believed I could have done this. That I'm doing flow astounds me. Mul, I never had any doubts in you. Your dedication and your focus towards yourself, towards your everything, towards this whole program, trusting the process and trusting your own process has been really inspiring. The way you've been able to take it at your own pace, but continue to stay dedicated is just, it's so inspiring. Well, keep going. We aren't even halfway through the month yet, so those 30 dots are yours. I can already see it, and I am so happy to have you here at Flow. Barbara says, I had one yesterday after my run, invigorating. Ooh, Barbara, I know. That's why I need to be doing it. But it's like that feeling that when your chest closes and you get into the water. I don't know if it's that kind of like puts me off or what it is, but maybe I was laughing the other day. And if you guys know the Wim Hof method, where you do a lot of breathing and you do some actual like physical movements to kind of heat up the body, focus the mind. So maybe I'll get into doing some of that before jumping in. I know a lot of the advice for me was don't test the water, just jump in, just do it. Sandine, hi. Jolene will be. Milani, good morning. I've missed doing this session. We have missed you here, Milani. Welcome and well done for being back. Remember, you can add this to your dots. So under the mindset section on your Jeff Webb app, add in your flows, your dots count, and it just brings a beautiful balance to everything you are doing this month. Bridget, I will catch up after my lit session. Yay, Bridget, are you loving those lit sessions? Liz and Ryan are just amazing. You guys don't even know what all they do behind the scenes. They're just incredible at what they do, their knowledge, their passion. So if you're feeling maybe a little under the weather, maybe the body's a little sore, or you just don't have the oomph to get through a hit session, you get into a lit session, you're still going to work, but it's just a little slower. So that might just give you that little bit of help to get through that workout safer. Leslie, woke up at 5:30, did your morning stretch in bed, yay! Felt every ache in my body from yesterday's sessions, and Siri killed her this morning. Leslie, amazing. Did you enjoy that little stretch in bed? It is just the best. You can do it before you go to sleep as well. So nice. I always say bed yoga is one of my favorite yogas. Doing a few little twists, maybe some hip circles before you get out of bed already. Such a nice way to stimulate the body and wake up in a really gentle way. Take a few deep breaths. Lorna had Lorna had a much better night's sleep last night. Amazing to hear, Lorna. Yay, and well done for being up with me this morning. 2 out of 7, fantastic, so dedicated. Here, Laura, morning sunrise stretches. Good morning, morning, morning. Siri, good morning, beautiful Siri. What have you done to everyone? I'm sure it was extra dark this morning. I know what you had planned, and I'm kind of glad that I drive at that time to get here and set up for my class. It kind of gets me out of the 6 a.m. Nicole, 6 a.m. and top up done. Flow needed. Wow, Nicole, big ups to you. That's amazing. You can crush anything today after a morning like this. Pamela, lovely to have you back again. Sandra, Rob, hi. Diona, what did these hopsquats do to you guys? That's so funny. Hopsquats, toe taps. Oh my goodness, I see a million crazy things going on here. We've still got a few minutes before we get started. My iPad just died, so I'm just going to jump onto my phone. Lucky we've got many sources of technology. But other than that, guys, so many things happening. I hope that you are getting all your dots in. I hope that you are just really embracing this challenge and pushing yourself a little bit, but remembering that you also need to be getting in your race days, right? Flow can still be done on a race day, okay? Where you're just taking time to relax, time to breathe, and just really, really, really have that mindset of I'm going to relax. So I know a lot of the time, even in flow, we kind of want to still push ourselves a little bit. We still want to be able to do the poses, and that's fine, but definitely not on your race day. Race day is for race day. Okay, so let me just put myself on silent here, and I'm back. Michael Simpkins, lovely to have you here this morning, and Lisa, Pat Govender, Bella DeBain. You way too excited about all of this, and thank you for nominating me. I'm very excited about it. You're helping me push my boundaries, so thank you for that, my accountability buddy in the sunrise swims. So we're gonna keep those nominations going from person to person, and you just gotta do it. If it's in a pool, if it's in a river, if it's in the ocean, if it's in a dam, I want to see those sunrise swims where we're just giving ourselves that extra bit of push this month to just move outside of our comfort zones and see what that means for us and see what that can feel like when you kind of broaden your horizons, you increase your capacity, and you just open up your mind, right? We just give ourselves some more freedom in life, and we break down all these boundaries of things that our mind tells us that we can't do. So thank you, Bella, for that. Hi, everyone. Hazel, good morning. Adele Creel, Tracy, good morning. Need to relax, please. Don't we all? Yes, yes, yes. Lorraine, hi, lovely to see you here. Sandine, I'm on 2 for this week, did a double yesterday. Ah, Sandine, you are just, I mean, you're just amazing. Your dedication to this whole program is so inspiring. I'm sure everyone else sees you out and about on both the Jeff members and the Jeff Together page. So thank you so much for being so vulnerable, always sharing your journey with us. It truly inspires everyone around you. So thank you for that, Sandine. You're just wonderful. Carmelita, 2 out of 5. Amazing, Carmelita. Lovely to have you here. Kathy Fuller, ready for sunrise stretches. Yes, we are. All right. T-minus 3 minutes before we get started. So let's get a few more people on so that we can start live together I was saying yesterday, it's so exciting for me when I know how many people are doing this together. It just really so encouraging, knowing that we are all moving and breathing at the same time. Really a group of like-minded people coming together. There's nothing more powerful than that. So it's really wonderful to be a part of this community. Alison Prince. Ooh, I'm not ready for the morning swim yet. Eek. Number 2, 6 a.m. and number 2, flow. My best stat so far. Alison, well, if you're doing your best stat so far, then maybe it's time to push the boundaries a little bit. I'm going to be nominating after my swim, so you better be careful it's not you. Remember, I'm also not ready, but I'm doing this. It is happening. Renate Strijdom, More, welcome. And Petra's here. Thanks, Belinda, for being here. And everyone else. Cheryl Valkenheim, welcome to Flow this morning. Brian Sanders, also just so dedicated. And we've got Noel. Hi, everyone. So this morning, you can have your cushion nearby if you feel that it's something that always supports you during your practice. For anyone who's new to flow, welcome, welcome, welcome. Make sure that you've always got a cushion nearby, and that's just going to help be an extra support when you're in seated positions, and also an extra bit of padding if at any point you feel you need it, especially for those knee joints. All right, we're about to get started. Welcome everyone. Kelly, who's just come in, Celine, Linda Hennings, also second flow for the week. I'm so impressed. Janine Binneman, here's to another glorious day. I couldn't agree more, guys. It is so beautiful out the side. I went for such a lovely walk last night. If none of you are following me on Instagram, go check out Kathleen Boys of Yoga on Instagram. I post a lot of things there, my daily routines, my little health hacks. So go check that out on Instagram. I post kind of ideas that I have that are going to come up for Jeff and those kinds of things. So check that out. I did a little post of my walk yesterday. Lee Jenkins, 2 out of 2. Amazing. Welcome, everyone. It is 7 o'clock. It is Tuesday. It is the 8th of September. We have passed our benchmark of the first week of September. So well done, everyone. Big well done to all of you. All right, let's get started. So we're actually going to start standing this morning. So standing kind of in the midline of your mat, facing the long side of the mat. Just take a few loops of the shoulders. So I know a lot of you just move through series darkness. So just use the next 30 minutes as a time to release and relax. If you've only just woken up, then use these next 30 minutes just to wake yourself up a little more. Nice. All right, and then pause here. Bring your hands in front of your chest, interlace your fingers, flip your palms, and reach your arms up. Take a full body stretch. You can take a little wiggle from side to side, kind of moving in and around the side body, and a nice full stretch in the arms. Beautiful. I'm going to release the hands, and then I'll just show you from the side so you can stay as you are. We're going to roll down from top to bottom. So relax your arms, let your chin move down to your chest, bend your knees. And then start to just melt the upper back down towards the floor. So you just slowly, like a nice traction in the spine, keep your chin tucked and take yourself all the way down as far as you can. You can keep the knees bent, but really get the sit bones moving up high and the spine lengthening down. Okay, we do the opposite to roll up. So heavy head, heavy arms. Squeeze a little into the glutes and the lower belly to draw up and in. And then just roll yourself all the way back up. And take a loop of the shoulders. Nice. Change the interlace of the hand. So take your second interlace. most likely your non-habitual class. So our habitual movements are the movements that we do without thinking. It's the leg that you cross when you go and sit down. It's, obviously a lot of us are either right or left-handed, which I disagree with, but that's another story for another day. So change your class, flip the palms, reach the arms up, go full stretch. And this time, keep the arms straight, keep the legs straight, and just take a little stretch over to your right. Use this right arm to draw you across. And then come back to center. I hope you're not holding your breath. Move over to the other side. Use this left arm to draw you across. Nice. And then again, come up, split the hands. It's that spinal roll from top to bottom. Chin to chest, little bend in the knees. Start to take a rounding through the upper back. Become heavier through the arms. Go all the way down. It should feel pretty good as you lengthen down to the floor. Send your sit bones nice and high. Keep your chin tucked, and then we'll just stay here for 5 full breaths. So maybe you start to bend and stretch into the opposite legs one at a time. Make sure your feet are parallel. Take a little lift and spread of your toes so that everything's nice and active and connected. You can wiggle a little through the chest here. Nice, and then to roll up, bend the knees, squeeze a little into the glutes, draw the lower belly in. Heavy head, heavy arms brings you up. And you'll loop the shoulders. Nice. Hands to hips. We're just going to stretch onto the top of our right foot. So flip your toes over, and you're going to stretch the front of that right foot and that right ankle. We've done this quite a lot, so the right hip can kind of relax down. That will bring more weight into this leg. It will increase the stretch. Okay, can be a little sore this, but don't go into full-blown pain. Right? We want to stretch it up, but we don't want to hurt ourselves. Take 2 more full breaths. Nice. Unflip the toes. Second side, flip onto the left foot. See how I'm allowing my left hip just to relax down. Brings a little more weight. Oh, I love this stretch. Just opening up through my feet. Deep breaths, everyone. Nice. And then release that foot. Keep your left hand to your left hip. Find a spot in front of you that you can focus on. Take a little bend in your left knee. And then bring your right heel to your buttocks. Reach for your outer right ankle. And then start to squeeze that heel to your buttocks. So again, I'll show you from the side. You can keep your left knee bent for balance. Or straighten it out. And just squeeze this right heel in as tight as you can. Keep right knee pointing straight down to the floor, and almost as if you could shorten the space between your pubic bone and your navel, kind of draw that a little tighter. You'll feel that increases the stretch in the front of that right thigh, right hip flexor. Open up the chest, broaden through the collarbones. Take another deep breath in, and a deep breath out. Beautiful. Bend your left knee. Keep your right foot off the floor. A little bit of balance. Draw right knee into chest. Bring your hands around that right shin. And then try and stand up as tall as you can. And relax your right leg, your right hip flexor. Get a stretch across the right buttocks. Maybe you straighten out left leg. Beautiful. And then we'll release. Nice work, everyone. Let's take second side. So right hand, right hip. Take a little bend in your right knee. Reach for your outer left ankle. Squeeze that left heel to your left buttock. See, my knee isn't moving out to the side. Okay, I'm trying to roll this inner thigh backwards, bringing my left knee to point straight down. And then I'm going to shorten this area between pubic bone and navel. Neutral through the shoulders, neutral through the neck, a level head. Deep breaths. And stay one more breath. Okay, a little bend in that knee. Keep left foot off the floor as much as you can. Change your interlace around this left shin. Relax through left hip flexor. Squeeze it to chest. Oh, so nice, this stretch. So get a nice opening, splitting the legs apart. A little drawing in of the lower belly. Breathe with me. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more inhale. Exhale. Nice. And release that leg. Okay. Take a little kind of shake out of the legs and the arms here. Okay, then bring your hands to your hips. Step your feet quite wide apart, so almost one of your own legs distances apart, with your toes facing forward and your heels slightly out. Firm into the thighs. Even if you take a little bend in the knees, you're going to have your 4 fingers around the front of your hips and send your thumbs backwards, as you would hold a bowl to tilt it forward to kind of pour it out. You're going to tilt your pelvic bowl forward. So I'm going to send my chest forward, my heart forward, my chest forward, my heart forward, my chest forward. Go, 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 until you can't go anymore. Maybe you bring the hands to the floor here and then just tuck your chin, curl your chin towards the base of your throat. If you're a little more open, legs could straighten, and then you'll take yourself to move down as much as feels good for you today. And again, we're just going to hold this inversion 5 full breaths. At any time, if an inversion does not feel good in the body, then please feel free to come back out into a halfway lift. Okay, but otherwise, really good for our bodies to have this little switch around. Remember, I'm not counting, you are, no cheating, so finish all 5 rounds of breath. Beautiful, and then come into a halfway lift. We're going to heel toe the feet together. Bend the knees, spinal roll to bring yourself all the way up to loop the shoulders. Nice, good job everyone. Bring yourself to face the short edge of your mat. Big toes to touch. Let's bring the hands in front of the heart. So press your palms into one another. Raise your elbows slightly. Firm your thighs. Lower belly draws in. And the crown of the head is drawing up. Beautiful. Take your feet apart now. Hip distance. Interlace your fingers. Press your hands away from you. Take a bend in the knees and round through the spine. So really round, tucking in the chin. Come to stand. Bring your hands back to your heart space. Unravel. Switch the interlace. Do the same thing. Hands away from you. Bend your knees. Curl your tailbone forward, press into your hands and tuck your chin. Nice, come all the way up. Release the hands back to that kind of prayer pose. Release hands all the way down. Draw both arms up, take a full stretch, and then a forward fold all the way down. Tuck your chin. Let's take a little halfway lift. Bend your knees as much as you need to place your hands down step yourself into a high plank for a moment. Just a transition as we lower our knees and bring ourselves all the way down. Untuck your toes in your hands either side of you. Keep your feet on the mat, but raise your hands and then raise your head. Just lift up. So really good here for posture as we strengthen the back body. We want to open up the chest to move away from that rounding feeling. Don't shorten the back of the neck too much. So take a little tuck of the chin. Lift a little higher. If you're working on your posture, this is really good for your posture. Nice. And then release the hands forward, one on top of the other. Rest on your right cheek or temple. Let your feet flop out. Close your eyes and just take 3 breaths here. So sense a little more of gravity drawing you down as you completely relax. All right. Come back to that starting position, so hands either side of you. Again, lift up through the back body. This time raise your legs up with your arms and see kind of how long you can make yourself. Wake up, back body, draw your shoulders back, broaden through the chest. Deepen your breaths. I know it's hard work, but stay with me, it's worth it. Take 2 more breaths. Nice. Release. Change the hand that was on top and look over to your right now. Let your heels flop out. Take 3 full breaths. Okay, come back to center, slide your hands under your shoulders, press up onto your knees. Knees under hips, 3 simple rounds of cat-cow. So inhaling, crown of the head up, sit bones up. And then round and curl, tuck your tailbone down, tuck your chin, stretch it out, guys. 2 more, thread through those shoulders. Full breath out. I hope you're breathing. Exhale everything out. Straighten your arms. And 1 more. Lengthen, draw crown of the head up, draw sit bones up. And curl and round, squeeze the breath out. Nice, neutral spine. Come to lie on your back in any way that works for you. Do a little time check for us. All right, perfect. So come to lie on your back. Hug both knees into chest. Give yourself a nice little squeeze, maybe a little rock side to side. Okay, let's place both feet down onto the floor. Hands either side of you. We're just going to press into an easy bridge pose. So now, not worrying about getting your hips to the highest they've ever been, but rather just focusing on stretching out this front line of the body. So activate back line, press into your feet, squeeze your glutes, lift your hips. Get your shoulder blades in underneath you and then take the arms up and over. Stretch out the ribs, stretch out the belly, and then press into the balls of your foot, so the toes. Lift your heels and stretch even more. Let's take 2 more breaths. Nice. And then roll the spine down, bring your arms back, ground your heels. Figure 4 stretch. So let's take our feet a little closer to one another, not too much. Draw your left knee towards your chest and then find a happy baby, half happy baby. So I'm going to reach my left hand to the outer edge of my left foot, And I'm drawing my left knee in towards my left armpit. The whole back line is cemented down into the floor. Bring that foot across so right hand can reach to guide left ankle on top of right thigh. And then left hand can encourage an external rotation of that left thigh bone. You might stay here. That might feel good for you just to stay in this shape. If you want to take it a little deeper, raise your head and your shoulders. Take your left hand through this little triangle, and then you're reaching either for the back of your right thigh or the front of your right shin. Relax this right leg, and then you'll try bring the whole spine back down to the floor. We're going to take 5 full breaths here, no cheating. If you're ever lying down or in any of the lying down poses, if it feels like your chin is kind of pointing up to the ceiling, your upper back is moving away from the floor, the back of the neck is shortening, I would suggest placing a cushion in underneath the head. At least one more breath, finish all 5 rounds. Well done. Okay, keep the left ankle as it is, but lower your right foot down. And then cross your left leg over your right a little more. Open your arms either into like a stop sign shape or a full T. And then move into a twist. So use that left leg to guide your right knee across. You can squeeze your knees a little closer to your chest. If it feels too intense with this left leg on top, release that left leg, and then you're just kind of in more of a neutral position with the knees stacked. Weight down your right shoulder blade. Alright, then let's come back to center. Hands back either side of you. Take a little shuffle so you find your symmetry again. Left hand can rest on left hip as you find your half happy baby. Right hand to the outer blade of the right foot. Right knee in towards right armpits. Okay, bringing outer right ankle to left thigh. Encourage that external rotation of the left thigh bone. Stay here or lift up to take the same variation you did on the other side, but change the interlace of the hands. Bring the spine back down. Release your left leg, so completely relax your left foot, ankle, knee, and thigh. There's still a flex in your right ankle, but the foot is pretty relaxed. And you're encouraging that right knee to move away from you. It's 5 full breaths here, guys. Finish off all 5 rounds. When you're done, you'll gently place your left foot down. You can slide your right leg across. Open your arms and then draw the knees a little closer to the armpits as you roll over to the side, looking to stack your left hip on your right. If at any point you're feeling any pinching or pain, then rather release that top right leg. You kind of slide it in underneath the left, and then you're just stacking left on top of right. Nice. Let's take one more breath here. And you'll come all the way back up through to center. Bring your hands either side of your hips. kind of place your thumbs underneath your buttocks so that when you draw your knees to your chest, the lower back, the sacrum is really grounded. We're just going to move through some hip rolls, separating the legs from one another, bringing them back together. Let's do 3 in this direction. And then change direction. Make sure you do 3 rounds. Alright, and then we're going to find butterfly pose but lying on our back. So you're going to separate your knees, lift yourself up and reach for your feet between your legs. Start to encourage the knees to move away from you. Tuck your chin and take this beautiful rounding feeling. One more breath. Nice, and then release, come to lie down. Thighs to chest. We're going to meet standing again. So anyway, you could take a little rock up, forward and back on the spine. You could roll over to one side as you bring yourself all the way back up to stand. I know you guys want to stay lying down. We're just going to shake it out a little bit this morning. We're only on day 2 of our week. We want to keep the momentum. We want to keep the energy. So you're just going to start to shake. So shaking the shoulders, and then you're going to start to shake the whole body. So I don't know if any of you went and did some reading up about body shaking, about body tapping. Really, really good for us. So I just want you to shake it out. Any stress, any irritation, you can move around. So I do this, and then I actually just like walk through my whole house. Especially if you put on like some nice music, it can actually be very therapeutic, and it becomes like this little moving meditation, and you just get to really shake everything out. So don't worry if things are wobbling around. You want them to wobble around. Okay, you want to shift the energy. You want to get everything moving. You want to get all your cells alive and vibrating. So deepen your breaths, especially your exhales. Shake it out. Anything that's in your way, anything that's drawing focus and attention from your practice, exhale it out. Keep going. Just going to go for a few more rounds. Okay, maybe put a little smile on your face, even if you've maybe had a tough morning already, even if you've had a bad night's sleep. When you physically smile, even if you don't want to, it immediately brings sensations into the body and the mind that there's joy. And this week's intentions are a steady, calm, focused mind and finding joy in everything we do, right? So finding a reason to be joyful. That's what a gratitude practice is all about. All right, nice everyone. You finish off your shake, do a last little shake. Anything you need to do, you can lift your arms, shake it out, let it go. Nice, and then come just to stand. Let's take a deep breath in, arms up, and arms down, exhale. Arms up, inhale, and arms down, exhale. Last one, arms up, inhale, and take a forward fold, exhale. Tuck your chin. Bring yourself down to sit. Cross your legs. Reach your arms up, sit on your cushion if you need. Take a little twist to your right. Look forward, unravel. Arms up, full breath in. Twist to your left, left hand behind you, right arm across. And then look forward, unravel. Draw both arms up. Take a forward fold over your legs. Come back up into your seats. Change the cross of the legs. Both arms up. Take a little side stretch to your left, so left fingertips or palm down. Ground through your right sit bone and reach this top arm across. Soften your left ear down as you flip your right palm up and slowly drag it away from you until it comes all the way past shoulder height. As it moves down, it'll kind of draw you up to sit. Head comes up last. Both arms up. Second side. Fingertips or palm. Press into that hand to ground through the left sit bone and arch the spine over to the right. Soften right ear down. Flip left palm up. Slowly move it away from you, as if you're moving it through a thick liquid. And as it moves past shoulder height, it will start to draw you up to sit. Both arms up. Forward fold. All the way up. Let's just stretch out the legs. Last one here. Legs can have a little bend in them if they're feeling a little tight this morning. Remember, you're not collapsing in the back. You're lifting up. We're reaching up, taking ourselves forward and then down. Oh, come up to sit. Cross your legs. Notice if that's your habitual cross, change it. So that's my challenge to all of you today. Start noticing how you automatically do things without noticing with one side of your body, and see if you can change that up a little bit. Bring your hands to your thighs, close your eyes. Let's take 3 breaths together. Inhaling. Exhaling out your stresses. Inhaling energy, capacity. Exhaling your fears. Inhaling your strengths, your qualities. We exhale love. Open your eyes. Thank you everyone for joining. Another beautiful morning here. Another beautiful day. Another day full of opportunity, everyone. So many things to do. So many dots to collect. And then of course, one of the most important things is that we need you guys to sign up for our September run. That is going to be 6,000 steps in 60 minutes. We are all going to be so fit by then, guys. We're only halfway to that date, and with the amount of sessions you're doing, you are going to be just fine with that. That is, of course, for the organization that works to help and support children with Clubfoot. It's an amazing, amazing opportunity to get involved there. We're looking to raise 100,000 Rand. I've seen us do it before. It's super exciting. So yeah, go get registered, everyone. It's free to register. Get your families involved. Yeah, very, very excited for that. I think it's amazing. Well done, everyone. Well done for getting up. Sadiqa, so nice to see your name pop up here. Good morning. Cheryl, hi. Kelly, a few names I didn't see earlier on. Marika, hi, everyone. I loved having you all here. Such a pleasure Tracy, I hope you're feeling more relaxed after that. I try my best. Kaylee, such a pleasure, everyone. Shirley Wendell, Tani, such a pleasure, Tani. October, lovely to have you here in the session. Caitlin, the backer, needed it for my mental state, and that's what's so beautiful about this practice is it serves us on so many levels, not just our physical practice, but our mental, emotional, energetic, and spiritual, if you may. But otherwise, whatever you need out of these flow sessions, it is here to serve you. It is your alone time, it's your me time, it's your luxury time. Speaking and using the word luxury in the sense of doing things that really serve you, that feed you and nourish you and leave you feeling really full and whole afterwards. And so saying again, repeating that intention for this month is to just have a stable, calm, focused mind, right? So that doesn't mean so relaxed that we're so chilled that we become like lazy. No, we're calm, we're cool, we're collected, but we're focused and we're energized and we're excited, right? We're not scattered. And that's what the flow practice does. Does the same for our body. Brings us into that parasympathetic neural system, really to bring our body into its optimum state of being. We're trying to get it into that homeostasis. We're trying to get it into rest and digest so that it's not always just working with the parts of the body that move us and that, you know, are kind of like the more fight or flight parts of the body, but that it can really go into cellular repair. And it can only do that when we are relaxed, right? So especially if you're feeling ill, especially if there's injury going on in your body cannot heal if you're in stress, fight or flight, or freeze mode. So you need to bring yourself out of that, do more flows, take more time to yourself, deeper breaths, and that's kind of how we move through those kinds of things. Everyone, it's been a pleasure. There is little legends today. There is lit. There's Capano this evening. We've got Liz doing lit today because Ryan and Aiden will be doing little legends. So thank you all so much for joining. I really enjoyed that. I hope you did too. Lorraine has already registered for the run and gave a donation. Thank you, Lorraine. That's amazing. You know, if everyone gives a little bit, it becomes a lot. I know these kids definitely deserve the help that they will get from this foundation. So thank you, Lorraine, for that. So glad you enjoyed it. Leslie, Kabibi, Lisa Scott, love that. Love the shake out and smiles. Milani, change of habits, so important, so important. Out with the fear and in with the love and joy, Janine Benaman. Absolutely. Thanks everyone for joining. Yeah, I will be back tomorrow, same time, same place. Excited to go through the rest of this week with you guys. Remember to log your activity. Remember, prizes are being given away today. Yeah, and I hope you guys all have a beautiful day. Keep smiling, keep finding the joy, keep calm and focused. And I hope you have a beautiful Tuesday. Ciao, everyone.